What's up, YouTube? What's up, Answer Gang? Happy Nmixx comeback day. Happy Serenade day. Oh, we have been waiting so excitedly for this. And guys, this is technically my first Nmixx comeback as like a fully grown Answer. I've gone through their whole discography now. Not all of those videos are up yet because we got interrupted by the comeback, but I have recorded them all, so I've heard their entire discography. We've gone through it all, music video by music video, performance by performance. I'm a true Answer now, and so this is extra special today, and I know the hype around this has been crazy. I have not watched any of the teasers besides the acapella medley, which we watched together with my crescendo dance practice reaction. So you can see my reaction to that over there if you missed it. But I have not watched or listened to any of the other teasers, but I've just been hearing everyone hyping them up so much. So I'm really excited to see what we've got. We will have a listening party coming. I don't know whether that will be tomorrow or the next day. I'm super impatient to get to it, but we're dealing with some stuff. So I will get to it as soon as I have time because I can't wait to hear the B-sides too. But we got time for this now, so let's get to it. Okay, this is the same color scheme as crescendo, so it looks like we're continuing. Intro Geo and intro Bay. This instrumental. They look so beautiful and sound so beautiful. Bay on that. Oh, dolphin spawning. Oh, I loved the production on that. My girl, she just shot us in the heart. Stunning. This part I love. LOVE, love it. Oh, the tone there. Then I realized more than gold and oil. It's time to get you, so I run. 거짓 심장 소리 들어봐. 영원히 기억된 이 순간. 가사가 된 우리 들봐. 이미 넌 불러본 멜로디. Elevate right, elevate right. Be my light, be my light. This part is gonna be in my head all day. Also these fits. Yeah, that like post-chorus hits so hard. I can't tell who that is. Is it someone else? I like to think I know them well enough by now. But oh my gosh. I see what the hype was about. Dang. That chorus and post chorus, especially, hit so hard. Like, Nmixx makes music that you feel in your soul. And I felt that in my soul. I think Jiu really, really shined on vocals through this. Like, she got the intro, she got a lot of the bridge too, and she sounded amazing. Like, I definitely would say she was one of the standouts for this. And then obviously Soyun's always a standout for me. Really, all of them are always a standout for me. In this particular song, though, it was really Jiu for me, which I love that for her. She sounded so good. And then the music video, like all of the color schemes, even the outfits and stuff, they are very similar to Crescendo. So we're kind of continuing with the storyline. I know one of you guys commented on my Crescendo music video reaction. You guys know I'm not super familiar with the lore yet, but like I have like kind of a basic understanding. So one of you guys was saying it seems like they've like arrived to Mixtopia to find it like barren, and this seems to continue off of that. So now they have to like build it up together. But we'll kind of go through more with that on our second watch here. But wow, I'm just like, I'm stunned. This is gonna be on repeat all day. At least it's so good that this will hold me over till I have time to listen to the rest of the album, because I just need this all day long. Ooh. Yeah, and like the lighting throughout, like it's the same color scheme as Crescendo, but it's lighter. It's much lighter. There's that sort of like dreamy-ish kind of lighting to it, especially with all of their white outfits too. Like the sky is cloudy, but it's like a light cloudy as opposed to a darker cloudy, which is what it felt more like in Crescendo, if I remember correctly. So it's like kind of like, okay, now we've arrived there. We've freed Jiu from that room she was locked in, and now we can start like infusing this place with our light and our love and etc. But that was after one watch. Everything I just said could be totally wrong. But let's go through it again. Like, I love this light, the sparkle on the water, and then you get those waves. And what is this? A protractor, broken wires, machine. Okay, is this the thing they're trying to put together that plays the song? Okay. It also, like the color scheme and like especially that scene, it reminds me a lot of the Itzy Girls Will Be Girls music video, which was one of my favorite music videos of last year. Song also has a special place in my heart. So love the like little JYP connection there. Dude, this shot of Lily especially is just stunning. Like that really bright platinum blonde hair and then this black outfit and then like the contrast of it all, and then her side profile stun against this like more neutral background. It's just so bold and so striking. Okay, is this the moon or like another planet or something? Just like giving you kind of different perspectives to show they've like made it to a different planet. We're on Mixtopia now. It's just an interestingly framed picture, like the longer I look at it. Just like with the moon being like so huge and taking up so much of the frame, and then they're so tiny over here. It's so pretty with the flowers. It's just like so cute and so delicate. And again, like even though we have these flowers, they're not brightly colored flowers. They're just like this nice like bright like dreamy white. It goes with the color scheme, and it gives off like a somewhat different vibe than like a brightly colored like bright yellow, bright purple flower. Like I said, this is something a little bit more delicate, a little bit more elegant. I don't know what this shape is. You guys can tell me in the comments, but it's falling and breaking. So these are the pieces that they're picking up later. And that kind of reminds me of the Blue Valentine lyric, like, we're like broken glass on the ground, something, we can figure it out. So maybe there's a little bit of a connection with that. With you, every day and night, these shots together I really like. Like you have all of the structures of the seashells, you've got these wires kind of running through, creating some shadows. Oh my god. Sorry, my doctor's calling me. Okay, we're back. Your medical emergency should always be your second priority. Your first priority should be Heavy Serenade by Nmixx. We're gonna finish this fast, and then I'll deal with that problem. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking about like the geometry throughout this shot, and oh, you even notice she's got, these are like DNA strands, laces on her boots almost, and then there's these extra ribbons inside them. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. But anyway, that was kind of off the topic of what I was talking about. But yeah, so like cool geometry of that shot, and then ooh, love the shadows there. And then we transition to this shot, and it's also got a lot of really cool geometry. Like you've got these curves, you've got squares, rectangles, these triangles, these patterns within the windows, and yet it's all like this desolate, like plain concrete. There's nothing inside that we can tell. And then you still have the layer of Lily over here doing whatever she's doing. But it's just such an architecturally interesting shot. You've got these pillars too. Me, when I said I was going to go fast through the rest of this, and then I spent 10 minutes on this shot. But it's important. And like the semicircles up here with the like the shadows halfway through each of them, it's just like those two shots, there's a lot of that geometry within them. So it transitions well, and it's just so interesting with all of the layers throughout it. And then you still got those wires. Like I said, Lily had these wires on the ground, and then Bae looks up and there's more wires too. But they also look like the sheet music. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, and she's, oh my god. Okay, anyway, 10 more minutes and then I'll go to the ER. She's making the notes with her hands. That's a quarter note, and then this was a whole note. She's filling in the desolate land with the music from her heart. Oh my god. Okay, and this is the butterfly, which looks kind of similar to like that kind of structure, that like natural structure that we were talking about from the Crescendo music video, that like white thing that they had. Like it kind of looked like roots, but also kind of like a butterfly. And then interesting that it's like the butterfly, like the sign of life that's cracking the mirror. Oh, and then I like this earring too. It's like this lace, like almost like a doily kind of, but it's like kind of a heart shape, but also kind of matches the wing of the butterfly. There's that broken glass again. Okay, and we're trying to put the pieces together, making another flower, and just like the lighting in this shot through the window panes, and you still got some shadows back here, still keeping those like geometric shapes in this shot. But then this backlighting, this glow happening right at her lips too, which if we remember from Crescendo, like when they were carrying that like similarly like kind of glassy natural type of thing in their mouths, like it kind of looked similar to that because the light was coming from that same spot. And then the way it reflects through the flower too, just like creating these things out of broken glass, like flowers out of broken glass, music out of these like wires that are just like on the land, like kind of destroyed, desolate. I'm trying to think of a different word than desolate. I need the brain thesaurus to start working. Kyujin vocals appreciation right there. Oh, she sounds so good. And then this drum coming in, I really like. Okay, so we've set up camp here with our RVs, and like They're dancing around in the barren land. The star fruit is fun. And then like she has the bright red dress too, and then the bright yellow star fruit. Like these are the two, like the first two like colors that we've seen. Oh, she's etching a dolphin in there. Yeah, that's gonna be a dolphin, I think. Maybe. And then putting together the contraptions. This is from the first shot of the music video after the ocean. This is the thing with the broken wires and the gears that they're putting together. And then that instrumental comes down again, a little bit haunting through this pre-chorus as everything goes away for a second. The bright blue eyes too. Look at that. That's like a rich blue. That's pretty. And that's like that color that we see reflecting through the glass a lot is that blue. And then it's like, it's a classic like Nmixx chorus. Like it comes in big. It's got like a bunch of layers on the instrumental. They always have that really crisp percussion. And it's always like the perfect level of noise for me. And I love it. And there's those soloing vocals I was talking about. Like she just brings in such a richness every time. And we'll do a separate analysis for the choreography. It probably won't come until after I leave for a month-long trip this weekend. So it probably won't come until after that, but it'll come. So don't worry. We will get to it eventually. But listening party is taking priority for whenever I have time to record. Okay, this is like a satellite. Like she's I think it's like one of those things that's like trying to capture sound. Cuz she's putting it up to her ear here. Also that black hair on Soyun is really striking. Ooh, look at the nails too. The flowers. Oh, these are gorgeous. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, this seems like it's like kind of a satellite trying to like listen like for anything, and then like through the lyrics it's like we're creating this melody, like turning flower petals into music or something. I never look too closely at the lyrics when I'm doing these analyses just because there's so much to focus on visually. Yeah, look at the petals turned into lyrics. So it's like, and then again like Bae was like making the music like in the sky. And so it's like, that's what she's listening for. Like she's listening, trying to see if anyone else is there, but it's actually them who are making the music, who are making this place into something alive. And then I love the styling too. Like it's all like, it gives like that kind of delicate vibe. Like we've got these layers, they're kind of airy, a little bit flowy, like these drapes, the ruffles here, just like all of there's all this movement through their outfits. And then the hair too, like Soleil's got the loose braid, they've all got kind of loose waves. Like none of their hair is like straightened because that would be like very rigid against this delicate kind of vibe that we have going on with like the white flowers and the glass and the airy outfits. So the hair goes along with that too. And there's that earring again. That's bold. This is awesome. Look at Bae's flexibility here. We'll get into that more in the choreography reaction, but wow. And then again, like the architecture in the background, like you have so many cool shapes and angles and layers, like this triangular, you've got the like the squares and then the arches over here. And then the tilting camera work too makes it even more interesting. Goes along with the movement they're doing. And then they're also creating this sharp right angle with their body too. But ooh. This is my favorite part of the song. Like this, it's just so dreamy and it just like totally like hits you in the heart. And the camera work is also really nice. Like it's kind of faster here as we get into this tilt. And then it's like slower, a little bit like kind of the slow motion running shot. And then just like a little bit more still and slower of shots. So you just get like this big contrast, like coming through this tilt. And then like it makes these shots stand out extra. And then there's that dolphin. Ooh. Okay, more of that broken glass, the flowers. Oh, this is the thing that Lily found earlier on back here in the streets. I really need to do this faster. But that was what we saw earlier in that shot that I had pointed out with Lily. So now she brought it back. This is just gorgeous. The leaves and then the light just like bright on her, but over here it's completely dark, completely unknown, and then she's shining the flashlight on it. So it's like we're kind of also in a way seeing it from her view because we can't tell what's over here and she needs the flashlight to see it. I love the gasp and then just like the quick shot. And then Lily is just gorgeous in the shot. This hair really suits her so well. And then I love the braid with just like these little leaf charms coming down. And you even see it move a little bit. I love how that adds just like a little touch of movement to the shot where she's otherwise mostly still. Okay, so then they've got the globe. So maybe it's of this place. They're kind of studying it. And then interesting like how we go from like the shot with the globe. And then we're looking at these broken glass again. We got the CDs, like a lot of circular shapes. Like she's kind of holding this. This looks similar to like that earring that Kyujin was wearing actually. All like these circular shapes. And then you come over here and there's these circles that all stand out. These pulleys that they're trying to make this thing work. And then that's a dolphin that we already saw earlier. Yeah, just the lighting in these shots, like the slow motion, the feathers in the air, her smile. Again, the layering too with all of the different things that there are like going on in this shot. Like the movement of those wind chimes or whatever in the background too. This part of the choreo is really cool. I'm trying to think like what kind of shapes they're making here, but we'll definitely get to that with the choreo analysis. But like look how much stuff there is like going on in this house now, similar to like what we had going on outside. But it's all like there's just so much shapes and geometry and dimension in every shot through this video. Okay. This kind of looks like a heart here. And then she pulls that bow through it. And then if we remember from the crescendo choreography, there was that duo moment they had where they kind of created the heart between their arms. And then someone else pointed this out to me in the comments. Like one of them like would have their arm out. So it kind of looked like the bow through the heart. This is also kind of like that in a different way. It's just like their vocals, it's just so bright, it's so hopeful, especially with the way that instrumental comes in. It's just like it feels like that chorus like really blossoms through you. This shot is really, really gorgeous. Like the arm movements and then her eyes. I mean, she's stunning. Okay, there's that final again. We're getting to the point where we're making this thing work. See, I love this part too. Like, Jiu has so many parts and so many good parts. See, again with that tilt camera work and the wind in their hair adds so much to it too. Because it's like the camera's moving this way and then the wind is blowing that way. And just like the layers. Oh, the shot's so good. Okay, Kyujin really stood out too vocally. I like hadn't realized the first watch that it was her singing that. See, again with the arches and then like the squares and the circles in between, just so much geometry, so much layers throughout each shot. Like, this is crazy. And the way it's so, like, it's a bunch of them, like, coming in, like, on top of each other, like, it's you here, and then, yeah, it's like, we got, like, Jiu, and then we got Soyun on top of her, and then Lily comes on top, too, and it's just like, oh my god. All these shots are stunning. The lighting is gorgeous. But then like the layer of this shot, like Haewon looking up, and then we come back and focus on Jiu looking at her. So just again using that layering. There's our little music device. And then we're running. And then like this camera work, just like as that, like it really intensifies, and then it just like gets so much faster and it like comes up. And we see that moon again. Okay, there's this shot from the beginning, and it's like, looks like kind of her veins are lighting up, like the signs of life. Running, there's that flower with the broken glass. There's our contraption. There's these light sticks, which we saw earlier. I don't remember where. I think it was before the first chorus. The eyes again. Then the world turns upside down. Interesting. Sky shot. And now here we are. Oh, and there's these lines coming through them. And the music notes. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so clever. The way like we've had like these white flowers in a lot of the shots, and we've had like the feathers up like through the air in some of the other shots. Like it makes it so that these music notes kind of coming up all through the shot. It's like an expected like kind of shot within the music video, but then like the second time, like I didn't notice it the first time. Then the second time you watch, you're like, wait a minute, those are actually music notes. And it's a sheet music strip that's coming from them. Oh my god. And then the black and white outfits again. These are my favorites from the music video just because they're so striking. They're so bold. Like it's this green color scheme for the most part. Greens and grays with the stones and the rocks. And then you've got some white. And the just that strong, like super saturated contrast of black and white. It's just really nice. And then the broken glass coming into a heart. The shot is so cute. Ugh. And then this shot reminds me of the one I was talking about, like right at the beginning of the music video, where they were like so small in the corner, but it's like it just really like emphasized like how big like that world is around them. And then even like the angles of the rocks, like it still creates like it like centers them kind of almost because they're right in this angle, so it frames them really well. And there's more music notes, and it's like they're coming from the pedals in the ground. Oh, the pedals that we were turning into lyrics. That was one of the lyrics. It was something, the pedals that we turned into melody, something like that. There it is. Ooh. And her skirt is a piano. And so is hers. And then I love this lace here too. But this part, this hair flip, we don't even get to finish it. But the performance, this part is going to be so good. It's going to be so good. And there's our like cassette thing. And then another, like now like these shots, like there's no more green in them or like looking up. So it's just these like black and white, but then their skin is kind of the only color. And it's just like, it's really striking. They're really gorgeous shots. And then see like just like the loose braid with the waves and the little eye rhinestones too. So gorgeous. Love. I like that the music ends on them holding hands and then we get like the rest of the story because it just feels like more impactful, like with that hand holding moment coming right at the end of the song. But then we still get like the finishing of the story afterwards. Oh, it looked like snow at first, but it's still the music notes. I think this might be someone else. I'm pretty sure I know Nmixx well enough at this point. I think that's someone else. So we got someone added to the storyline. Interesting. Ugh, just incredible. Wow. This one was really, really fun to go through on that second watch and see all those pieces start to come together. Wow. But yeah, listening party will come soon this week, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I have to go. Smash like, comment down below all your thoughts. Where does this rank in your Nmixx title track rankings? Let me know. It's going to take me a few days before I can really decide. But it's definitely going to be up there. But they're all also so good. I do this every time. I'm like, oh, I should like see where this ranks at the end of a video. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Everything else is so good too. But yeah, let me know in the comments all your thoughts. Anything else cool you noticed? Obviously, I had to go through this a little bit faster than normal. So I'm sure there were a little bit more that I missed than usual. But nonetheless, still absolutely incredible work of art here. In music and music video and the production and their voices and everything. Which is what Nmixx gives us. They always say, therefore the art's not the charts, but I expect this to chart well because it's incredible. They sound so amazing. No one can do it like them. But yeah, smash like, subscribe. We got all the other, like I said, full Nmixx deep dive, all the music videos, all the choreographies, all of the songs. Check it out in the Nmixx reactions playlist in my playlist. In the playlist tabs of my channel. Patreon, link down below. Daily uploads, lots of Nmixx content. Check it out. Subscribe. Best way to support the channel. And I will see you next time, hopefully soon, for the listening party because I cannot wait. Okay, bye.